Hi, everyone. Well, we're on the road. We're heading to my son's place at Bairnsdale. I don't particularly want to take my eyes too much off the road because Tam will kill me. She's the lady holding the camera here. The dogs seem to have settled. They've both been crated in soft crates, so they should be quite happy and comfortable where they are. So basically, I will come back to you when I'm a little bit further along. I do have some footage of the trip over here. Well, the trip so far. We headed on a little bit later than I really expected to get going. But that happens. We had a few bits to do. I had a thing to get fitted onto my tyre. And then I find out my other tyre's got the same problem, so that took a little while. Grabbing petrol. So this is Leangatha. Did come over here many, many times in my life. When I lived here not here, back in Wonthaggi, it was a place that you sort of came to occasionally just for something a little bit different. And, you'll get to see some of the little towns along the way. And they're all lovely little towns. It doesn't look very different to my memory. It's all pretty much the same, and I'm sure there's newer homes and stuff further out, but the main centre of town is pretty much as it's always been. So we've stopped at a little place called Merbu North, and basically we stopped more so, well, even though we went to the toilet, Tan sitting over there, it was more about getting the dogs out, letting them go for a walk, and of course do their business, have a drink of water, because they've been very patient in the back while I've been getting the tyres done and dropping off and picking up from friends' places and so on. So I figured they needed this time. So a little view of the park here. Oh, excuse the squeaky window. But here we are. A nice little park. Nice little stop. Even though we haven't been on the road that long, but when dogs are in a... Actually, Griff is travelling for the first time in a soft crate, as is Luna, which obviously is the safest way for us to travel with the two dogs together. So now it's back on the road. So I will talk to you again as I do. Yeah, all's good. Are we still on the right track? I have no idea where I'm going. Because Tan's the navigator. So if there's a boo-boo in terms of where we're going, it's her fault, not mine. Right. She's got a navigator on. Don't we? We've got to be going in the right direction. So like
in 1.1 kilometres, we've got to turn right.
Okay.
Oh, bugger.
Bugger what?
In 600 metres, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay in 600.
You're taking the second exit, which means that you're turning right.
Well, I don't want to go to Melbourne.
In 600 metres, turn right onto the M1 ramp to Traralgon, Sale.
So you're heading to Traralgon, Sale. Okay, it's alright, puppies. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Turn right onto the M1 ramp.
Yeah.
Turn right. Right.
Well,
Continue for 19 kilometres.
don't recall going this way. On a back way. I don't remember being on the freeway at all. you ever come to Melbourne, only again it's like driving through when you're going somewhere, and I guess you couldn't stay here or come here unless you actually knew somebody here, because there isn't much here. I mean, it's lovely, all the countryside and what have you, but I'm sure I didn't believe it. I did go through trouble, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to take Paris. Probably 9 kilometres. Yeah, wow. Traralgon. How long we got, does it tell you on your thing how long we've got to go before we... 2 hours and 15 bloody minutes left. Oh, I so need a coffee. And I'm reading a sign over there that says coffee,
Coffee.
donuts.
Okay.
You know, should we?
Yes. Let's
Well,
go.
she says yes. Well, okay, I could have gone. Now the dogs will binge. Whoa, big van coming in. Taking up all the car park. How's that? That look good?
Head west on.
So we stopped because you saw the sign and we couldn't resist, so we decided to get donuts, jam and latte, soya. I just have your regular old cappuccino, though I do use lactose-free milk. So I needed this hugely. Not a bad coffee. You know, you can go to some places and the coffee is absolutely, but that's quite nice coffee. So yeah, we've just stopped at Traralgon. We still have a couple of hours to go before I get to my son's place, but at least we've got something in our bellies, because I didn't eat this morning, did you? So we're just going to enjoy our donuts. We arrived at my son's place, who lives out of Bairnsdale. So, a bit of a journey. I'm just trying to see that I don't fall as I'm stepping, because Griffey's tied up down here too, as you'll see. Whoop, and he's pulling the stool, which is pretty average for the way it goes when you tie a dog up to your van. There's Marley. And yeah, my son's place out here, 14 acres they have roughly. Of course you can see children, although the youngest is like 11 now. And Jarrah also has cattle that he buys as young ones, and of course fattens them up. And though I'm not that way inclined at all, he has been brought up, you know, with farming and well around that environment. So yeah, the cows, the bullocks come up and say hello. It's okay, Griff. I am not doing anything except checking out the cattle. Is what I'm doing. So right now, getting the van packed up, getting organised, getting ready to actually go. It was we didn't get here until about 4 o'clock, 4:30 yesterday. We've got a big trip ahead of us today, of course, going to Aladala. See the parrots over there? Cockatoos? Whoa, I'm a bit far away, am I not? They all congregate over there. A big pile of veggies and stuff that isn't good enough to go packaged and to market, you could say, which Anita parents have that business. The off, you know, ones not off, there's nothing wrong with them. They just may not look as wonderful as the others. So the cattle, of course, the cockatoos, a noisy Griff, but the cockatoos, they all come in to pick the fresh veggies, and especially the cattle, they know when that truck is turning up and they hoof it up here, because at times of the year when it's flooding and it's raining, it gets dropped off in this top paddock, but more often than not they try and drop it off way down the back, because of the fact that, you know, after a while, of course, they start to rot and then they smell. And I remember when I turned up, the smell was, oh my goodness, took your breath away. And not only that, my van was there and I copped the smell. Eventually, after about a week, of course, it disappeared, but it took that good long week. So yeah, this is the view. Oh, I'm too high up. The view from their back veranda. So it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful place. But it does get extremely cold here. Like it was freezing this morning, and then it gets very hot in summer. Does it not, Marley? So I don't care, I got a bone, I'm happy. Oh, I keep holding this camera way too high. I'm so used to holding up the iPhone to do things, but yeah, the view. Of course, the kids are major soccer fans, play soccer, do soccer, yeah. So anyway, this is my son's house. Just incredible, Actually, I'll go for a walk and see if I can get to the cockatoos, because this is like a family room setup, so you know, able to utilize that room when I'm here and, you know, sit and watch telly. There's a wood fire in there, so can light that up and pretty much keep the place nice and warm. But let's go see the cockatoos. If you don't see them, you can hear them. They do have chooks, but not in that section. Oh, okay. They flew up into the tree because an ibis, as you can see, maybe. Here they come. Oh. Chooks. Yes, they do have chooks. All you can see is bush, but I'm getting there, I believe. Right there. I'm not going to try and cluck, 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 cluck. Oh, I just did, didn't I? Here the ibis. Over here, doing their ibis things. See, I'm not very good at aiming this camera for some reason. Maybe because I've got the screen flipped a little bit and it puts me off, you could say. So yeah, busy road. Running past Jarrah's place, but yeah, lots of fruit trees in the front garden, lots of blueberry bushes. I had a ball eating all the blueberries while I was here, and of course so did Griff. Thoroughly enjoyed his blueberries. Not too many, of course, but he would get some. Luna! Well, sorry, I'm yelling Luna.